Welcome back to 3DA podcast. I don't want to open with anything. I'm pretty tired from my nap still. So let's just get right to it today. I'm drinking Guinness tonight.
Hey, nice choice.
I'd open with that. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm sorting out the timeline here. I'm going to learn a couple things this week. Let me take a sip of my Guinness.
Sorting out the timeline.
Yeah. A, are masks effective? B, for this whole COVID thing. B, does taking an immunosuppressant decrease your odds of doing well? I think we're going to have both those answers by next week. Oh, C, does your wife get real mad if you ruin Thanksgiving? So my neighbor,
Okay.
my neighbor at work sits like 3 feet away from me.
I like this already, though.
And he came down with the business, so
Nice.
let us know on Tuesday that, we were masked up, probably starting Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, he didn't come in, and they got tested. And anyway, so we're going to see if those really work worth a shit. I can tell you that I'm a little sore, and I'm pretty extra tired, but I don't think anything's necessarily wrong with me. I'm just kind of curious. So I'll give a play-by-play as it goes. Maybe by next Sunday I'll have a fun report about how I ruined Thanksgiving that we're not supposed to celebrate anyway. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's my
that
open.
Anthony Fauci guy said, don't do it.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Fauci or whatever the fuck that penis head looking dude said.
Yeah, so then it's weird because, right, like, I'm not necessarily nervous about anything. But, I feel like it's my sworn duty to be, like, letting people know.
You never know, though. I mean, there's that aspect of it, right? And I'm not saying you should walk around being a nervous wreck trying not to get COVID, but...
Yeah, no. And, and if you suspect it, I'm like, I don't really give a shit about me. I'm excited for the long nap at some point.
I don't think this is the way you want to do it.
Well, I don't want to affect it on anybody else. I'm not nervous about going out. Like I said, I'd just be weird about like hurting somebody else. It's old.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, I think about those things and I kind of giggle a little bit, and I'm like, I don't really give a shit about me, but I'm concerned for other people, and that's that. But it's weird, like then all of a sudden you're thinking about all these little things. You're like, oh, do I have a sniffle? Is that cough because I inhaled that food earlier, or and you're like,
yeah,
unnecessarily cautious about every little thing. It's stupid. It's a waste of time.
But if you don't care, then why are you nervous?
I don't want to spread it. I'm not nervous about that. Like I'm just nervous about like sharing. Like if I did have it, am I sharing with somebody that I shouldn't? Right.
Right. Cool.
So I'm more absorbed in like if I did, what would I do?
What do you think the actual death rate on this thing's going to calculate out to be? It's like impossible because some dude was on some fucking other smart scientist guy. I don't fucking know his name. Was on the news yesterday saying that like 40% of people don't even fucking show symptoms. First of all, how do you calculate that number? Because
how do you throw that into the mix?
If they're not getting tested, how the hell do you know?
Well, if he knows,
I'm just saying it's 40%.
I'm sure it's 40%.
Okay, that's fine. But still, and then so like of the people that actually do get tested, small percentage come up positive, and then a small percentage of those die.
So then you have to add another 40% of those that don't get tested to actually come up with a more realistic number.
Right.
Who fucking knows? It's all dumb. It's all stupid. And it's all going to boil down to being about as...
Like 5 years from now, we're going to be like, God, we're some dumb motherfuckers. Or,
yeah.
I don't know. Or,
I don't know.
This was a great idea, not like wearing the masks and whatever.
I think about the World War II vets, man, how tough those bastards were. And I wonder if they'd laugh at us. Like if they're just kind of like, you guys are idiots.
Would they laugh at us because we're scared of a virus, or would they laugh at us because they would have had this shit under control within 2 weeks?
Well, I don't think there was any controlling it in 2 weeks.
I don't know, man. People were a lot more disciplined back then.
I'd like to pretend that if you didn't do anything for 2 weeks, that would be the case. But since the asymptomatic thing's there, what do you do with that?
I mean, we talked about this last time, that
Yeah.
if you lock down the entire planet for 2 weeks.
How feasible is that? right? We talked
It's
about
not.
that. So
Well, not the planet, fuck. But I mean, travel back then wasn't prevalent.
you know why Guinness is good?
Because it's lovely. It's chocolatey and toasty.
Yeah, it's not, but it's not like a thick dark, right? Like a lot of things that are thick beer wise or dark beer wise are thick, right?
Okay.
Whoa.
You have my attention.
Yeah.
You're dark and thick, and I was on board.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can, like, if you have an ice cold Guinness, I mean, I can sit there and I've already put one down since we started talking without even thinking about it. It's just so delicious and goes down so well.
I don't like lagers, man.
What does that have to do with a Guinness?
Anything remotely thick.
Oh, no penis for you then.
Not in my mouth.
So in your butt's all right?
Maybe. I wouldn't know. I can't rule it out, right? I haven't tried it.
Until you try it, right? You can't deny it.
Who knows? It could be the greatest thing in the world.
You may like it. Yeah, you would never know. I'm not at a point in my life where I'm willing to test, so I'm not ready to experiment there yet. But
Yeah, you were just saying last week about how you were about to wear Velcro shoes.
I'm
don't
pretty
think you're
excited
ready
about
to adventure out sexually anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap on what I'm doing sexually.
I have my list, and God damn it, it's the list.
as soon as I put on the Velcro shoes, it's over. There's my sex life is. That's good.
You don't think you can talk Mrs. the dude into it at that point?
Velcro shoes?
No, I mean, once you get the Velcro shoes.
What the fuck would you
is
do
she
sexually with Velcro shoes?
Who fucking knows, bud? Wait, you think she's just? I don't know. Maybe we're just missionary for the rest of our lives at that point, right?
That's what I'm asking.
That may be it, right? Maybe a sign of the times. Old white man times. Bend over and Velcro them sons of bitches up. Smelling like mayonnaise. Babe, I love the way the Velcro sounds when you open it up. Just keep doing that for me. Yeah, so that's all I got was that. It was a lot of fun to me, I thought. I was debating going to work or not, or working from home. And I'm like, still chewing on it one way or another. So the shit of it is, if I do and I get everybody else sick, then I have to cover for everybody in that particular office, and I don't really want to do that. So I don't know what to do yet.
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying that one of your coworkers had COVID or some shit.
They did. They do.
Sick. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you guys tongue kissing or something?
I have, testing butt stuff.
I don't know which one it was.
Testing butt stuff.
I don't think that's how you can contract it though.
What, butt stuff?
Yeah.
I bet you could get it from butt stuff.
Prostitutes are safe.
Are they
never
really?
I
kiss.
don't think so.
Well, you don't kiss a hooker.
You may not.
That's my thing, God damn it.
I still haven't put my Velcro shoes on. Bill sell that shit now in public. Nobody will know what the hell you're talking about.
That's so weird.
What about you guys? Anything good this week? / weekend?
This week fucking sucked. The whole fucking week, man, just fucking sucked.
January was pretty lit, and then it just all went downhill.
What happened this week that sucked so much, though?
I have to interact with people on a daily basis, and
Hey.
a lot of them are fucking morons.
Oh my god, there's something we can jump into. How friggin' awesome it is to have users. Look, I can't explain how many times in a week I have to tell people that I hate computers. Like, I didn't study computers. I don't want to do computers. I don't care about computers. I love networks. Love them.
But that's so hard to explain to anyone in your family.
Oh my god. Yeah, then
Like, what do you do for a living?
You know how everything talks to
stuff.
everything? That's how it works.
No. It's computers. There's still computers that do that.
Yeah. Well,
Just saying.
I know,
Switches are computers.
I know. Look, man. I don't want to deal with a computer that has a user at the end of it. How about that?
It's a hub.
This is Christ. I don't want to deal with anything on layer 8 level, okay? I just don't want to do it. That was a nerd joke. But yeah, I just I don't care for personal computers.
What's your personal acronym for remembering the OSI model?
Please do not throw sausage pizza away.
Hey, me too.
I freaking love it, bud.
Even though I hate sausage pizza.
Do you really? Salami pizza, then why not?
Listen, okay, there's a variation because some places have good sausage pizza. Like if you have just like a sausage link that's like sliced up into like like coins or whatever, and then cooked.
Oh yeah, Italian.
That's
sausage.
good shit.
Yeah.
Papa John's sausage is fucking gross. It's like that crumbled shit that never seems to be like cooked all the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pork versus Italian. Oh yeah.
And I don't dig it. It's not good. So there's that.
I love that though. That was a good acronym. Anyway, so I'm just saying
There was a Ninja Turtle one too. Just I can't remember what it is right now.
I don't remember the Ninja Turtle. I never even heard it.
Yeah. I'll look it up in a minute.
Anyway, to empathize with Murph, I understand where he's coming from. Users plus computers. Dreadful.
There's like definitely a generational thing involved, and I'm sure that's true of all technologies, but I mean, a blanket statement is older people tend to like to print things that don't need to be printed. And I mean, granted, back in the day, everything you did was hard copy, you know, like you had a physical paper of some sort to track things. But there's certain things you don't need to print, like emails. You don't need to print them. They're electronic. They're there. They're in your mailbox. They'll always be there unless you delete it.
What if you guys have a document retention policy?
We do have a retention policy.
See?
And there are specific places you can put these things if they need to be kept beyond the 180 days you have. But you don't need to print emails. You don't need to print websites. That's fucking ridiculous. You don't need to print a Facebook instead of that.
What if the website changes, though? I want to see what it used to look like.
There's website archives.
Oh, shit. You give all the fucking answers, don't you, Murph?
A lot of practice with people like you.
Right?
Look.
Without even missing a beat, this motherfucker said website archives. All right,
Yeah, the entire knowledge of the human race is online, and you do not need to print it.
Yeah.
Do you think Rotten.com's still out there? Because I really missed that website.
I do, and that one is a good one. That's classic gore for you.
I was explaining that to my oldest son the other day, and he was like, you can just watch that anywhere now, Dad. Like Live Leak.
Yeah. I think
I'm
Live
like,
Leak got murked. Yeah, I saw one dude get his... Yeah, we're not going to go into Live Leak. Anyway.
Rotten.com was some shit back in the day, though. That was like the mid-90s, like late
mid-90s gore.
And you were like, damn, should this shit even be on the internet?
Is that okay? Are we into the...
Just like a video of some random web video of a dude getting a screwdriver to the eyeball. Like, what the fuck? That's where I first saw some dude get a knife to the throat. That was fun.
Catch a real bad case of the crush head.
Yeah. Goodness.
I think that was, I don't know if it was Rotten.com or something else, but...
E-Bombs World.
I think that's probably one of the earliest instances of me seeing, like, the stark difference between personalities of people. Like, when someone gets injured, I think I saw a video of a guy that was involved in some sort of car accident. I think he was on a motorcycle. And he's laying on the ground. He's all fucked up. And someone's just recording it. And I'm like, don't fucking help.
Don't worry about that.
You should record it and put it on the internet.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I hope that's how I go.
Recording it?
No, I hope I'm just like the last thing I see is some fat dude drooling and damn recording me as I black out into nothingness.
Your ass is gonna be fucking haunted. I swear, anyone out there, I'm gonna fucking haunt you if you're that person.
That's fucking crazy, man. What a world. But I disagree on the generational gap with the PC learning, because I've got some people I work with that are older they'd rather learn the new ways than stick with the old. And it's a little bit better to me than the people that are our age or a little younger that just fucking know everything. Because that gets real frustrating having to explain things to somebody that already knows everything. Like the next time I ever talk to somebody and they're like, and I'm explaining how Linux works on certain things and they try to tell me how I'm wrong after I've been doing this for quite some time, and they don't know how to spell nor say Linux correctly, I'm probably going to pick them up and drop them on their head. So I just can't
what would they say,
it.
Linux or what?
Yeah, a lot of people are like, Linux. like Linus Torvald.
You get the
Actually,
fuck out of
Sure,
here.
I do think that is how it should be pronounced. I know that Linus himself said it's Linux, but it just bugs me that his name is Linus
And it's called
and
Linux.
it's called Linux.
It's fine to be bugged by it, but
Maybe he pronounces his name Linus.
yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe.
It is Linus. Hey, Linus, how you doing? Could be.
Because he's like fucking Swedish or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Some stupid shit like that. Danish. There's a difference.
Oh god, I'm making all sorts of noise right now.
What-
That's gonna be an edit.
Whoa, what'd you do?
If you want to
I'm
sponsor
trying
us,
to get a back scratcher and I'm fucking
Denmark.
banging it into shit. Hit my monitor, hit a cup, hit my fucking mic
you're a
stand.
fucking old man if you have a back scratcher. Just want you to say.
Dude, it's a fucking life changer.
I know. I
You-
have one, and it's like the best thing that I ever had.
It is, and if you don't own one for some reason, if anyone listening, if you don't have one, get one for yourself.
God.
Get one for your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever. It's fucking life
It's
changing.
like
Hey, don't-
$6 too. It's ridiculous.
Don't fucking
Yeah, it's like $6 for like a 4-pack.
and don't fucking scratch shame me anymore, Tony.
What?
You're an old
Okay.
man if you got a back scratcher. Hey, I got one too.
fucking 30
I am a
something going
fucking
on
old
90.
man. Suck
at
my
that.
ass.
Well, that's what we have that scratcher for. The head scratchers too, man. Those are nutty. Have you seen those? The ones I just seen them the other day at work. And I was
That's
like,
some
all right,
weird
that
shit
worked out.
right there, to be honest.
Really? The wall?
Yeah.
I just saw it at Wally World the other day. I was like, oh, that's
Spider
amazing.
kind of weird thing.
Yeah. You ever had anybody do it to you though?
Nope.
If I did it to you, you would be gay. Like in that moment, you're like, oh shit.
If you did
I
it to
love
me,
you.
you sound like Mike Tyson right now.
No, it just feels that good. You just be like, okay, I didn't know. Now I know. Okay. It's really good when they sneak up on you and you're just like, you didn't expect it. I think I shut down the first time somebody did it to me. Like I feel like I rebooted my entire self. Just felt good. Feels nice. But who knows? So does sex.
Wait, what?
What? I don't know. I'm just saying things and drinking beer.
I should be having some of that scotch as well. I'm drinking that Glenfiddich as well tonight.
Are you the 12?
Yeah, it goes really nicely with Guinness, to be honest.
Really?
Yep. Take like a sip of that and then swig of Guinness. I mean, not mixing them together in your mouth or anything fucking gross like that.
I tried to put some scotch and Coke together. That didn't go very well. That's not a drink that you mix like that.
Cocaine?
Oh, no. I mean, that would go well. I don't know how you cut
I
that.
suppose if
I'm
you
saying,
just like rub it on your gums.
everything's numb. Can't taste anything. Do I have COVID or am I drinking with Coke? I don't know.
Oh shit.
But I tried it with the Coca-Cola, I should say. And it was not as good as I would think. I don't know. Maybe a good scotch would be good. I'm going to have to find that. What was that? The Glenlivet. Why do they have to start with Glen?
I think that means like house or like,
Like a glade, but it's the Glen.
like a plot of land, if you will.
So it's Fittich land and Livet land. Took me a second to come up with those.
I mean, I guess that's sure.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
No.
It's like the property, like the distillery,
You taking me to the Glen? Is that what you...
It's Glenlivet. And there's Glenfiddich, and there's Glen Morangy. Glen's a real fucking thing. Like, it's a word. I'm not...
In Gaelic baby names, the meaning of the name Glen is derived from the Gaelic glena, meaning valley.
Okay, there you go.
So,
My Google says narrow valley.
very well. What the fuck's that have to do with land? It's
What's
a valley.
Oh my god.
Apparently Scotland is just filled with narrow valleys.
Weird.
Just go eat some crayons, bruh. We're good.
Is it hilly? Are there hills in Scotland?
Yes. In fact, one of the territories is named like that, right?
Oh. Is it high?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it a land?
The Highlands. There you go. Guess what the valleys are called?
I'm going to go with smaller low highlands.
The medium lands.
The Highlands. The Highlander. Speaking of Highlands, that's a good show. The Highlander.
Is it?
Whoa. Yeah. Our beloved Sean Connery was in that one, the second one.
Fair enough. But
Oh,
when's
he's
the
in the
last
first
time
one,
you
wasn't
watched
he?
it?
Oh, within the last 4 or 5 years.
I'm just saying, nostalgia seems to brighten things a lot. And then you go
No.
back and watch it, and you're like, God, this is cheesy as fuck.
No, Highlander was always good. Sean Connery was in 1 and 2, I believe.
What's that douchebag's name that was the main character, though? Connor McLeod.
Colin McLeod.
Colin or Connor, whatever. What's his name, though, in real life?
I
You don't know besides Sean Connery.
No.
Fuck
I know
other
that
guy.
the first bad guy was awesome, and I can't remember his name all of a sudden. He's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about, too. I can see his face.
Yeah, and he talks like this. He was also in Pet Cemetery. As the Pet Cemetery 2, he was the stepdad. Fuck was his name? Yeah, his name was the Kurgan. There we go. Christopher Lambert.
Okay.
That was the main character's name in real life. The Kurgan was Clancy Brown. What else is he in? He's in a lot. He's basically the devil. He's in the Shawshank Redemption. What the hell did he play there? He was the guard. That's right. In my brain. I got that in my brain.
Which
He was
one,
the
of
guard
you,
that had...
which one of you guys are getting a coronavirus vaccine when it comes out?
I won't need it, apparently. Because my entire building will have it by then, so it's cool. I don't really care, man. They gave us anthrax vaccine, right? Smallpox.
Yep.
Like, nothing's really going to shock me anymore that they put in my body. So,
That anthrax one was fun.
oh, it was the best time. I tell people that, too. I'm like, of all the vaccines I've had, I would say smallpox and anthrax are probably the shittiest. Because for me, when I got the anthrax, it's that 6-week series of shots.
Uh-huh.
Every time you get one, it got worse, right?
Yep.
It got hotter and burny and just disgusting. And by the last time
two
you got
times I had like vomit spells the whole night after
it,
I got it.
Yep. I was burned up. My fucking arm felt like somebody just beat the shit out of
And
me.
they were
both
like,
times.
"Yeah, you're good. Just shut the fuck up. Drink water. Drive on."
This is what it's supposed to do.
Better than getting fucking anthrax, I bet.
I would imagine. I'm not gonna test it.
I mean, exposed anthrax. Or whatever.
Catch it. You're gonna catch that anthrax. Smallpox was fucking terrible, but only from the sheer fact that you couldn't scratch it. Oh, that drove me up the fucking wall on the boat. Like, that's the only thing I really recall from being on a Navy ship was the fact that I couldn't itch my arm the whole time.
And the
It
tight
sucked.
quarters and the fucking horrible food. No,
The food wasn't that bad. It was real, at least. It was like real bacon and shit.
you were on a ship.
Well, yeah, not a submarine.
Dude, after 3 weeks on a submarine, they run out of real eggs, and you have to go to powdered eggs,
Oh, God.
which are just like pancakes, like the fucking consistency. It's really weird. It kind of tastes like eggs, but it looks like pancakes.
But you're underwater just the whole time, aren't you? It's just a long time underwater.
I mean, pretty much like the whole transit. Definitely, you're underwater.
Across the entire Atlantic?
Yeah, I mean wherever
Yeah.
you are. How
That's
about that?
crazy. Okay.
Atlantic, Pacific,
Pacific would blow over Atlantic, in my opinion. So,
I've never been in the Pacific. Yep.
good for you then. I'd rather be in the Atlantic anytime. Pacific just feels so much bigger and disgusting, and like I feel safer getting stranded in the Atlantic than the Pacific.
Did you ever do any ceremonies when you were on a Navy ship? Any like crossing ceremonies specifically? That's what I'm talking about.
No, we did the
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, the
Shellback.
what the XY parallel or whatever.
Yeah, that's shellback is that one that you're thinking about.
Mm-hmm. No, we just we used
I
to
did
get
the
a boat.
Blue Nose ceremony because we crossed
Oh.
the Arctic Circle.
Oh, sure.
And it's pretty fucking gay. It's just like a bunch of I mean, everything in the Navy is just like a gay ceremony over and over again.
Isn't that just? I think that's the military. I don't think it.
I mean, for 800,000% of our audience that has no idea what this is, what's the point of these things? What do you do?
Morale, I guess, because being on a submarine fucking sucks, and just camaraderie, I guess, as well.
So-
You're like, I'm in the order of the Blue Nose, like you're a fucking Blue Nose now. I mean, You cross the Arctic Circle and you go through this goofy ceremony where you're crawling around down the submarine, the torpedo shafts back and forth, and like laying in a bath of ice water.
The fuck?
Right, and then you go up to some dude dressed as a king, and he like rubbed fucking blue lard on my nose, and it was weird.
I can't wait to hear some feedback from other naval cats.
I mean,
like,
there was a lot
this doesn't
left
happen
out.
everywhere.
There was a lot left out, but
I had to lick this guy's left testy.
no. I hear shellback's even weirder. That's when you cross the equator,
Is it?
and you have to crawl on your hands and knees on the deck, which is that shit that's grippy. You know how to fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And they like throw trash at you. And
It's like super Linux is what it is. If you think about it, I bet Murph's never been on a Navy ship, but think about Linux in like a truck. It's like that on roids with a lot.
keep saying Linux, motherfucker. Oh, Linux. See?
What?
Linux.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm talking about the
Linux.
shit you spray in a truck.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even catch that at first. That's funny.
It is though. It's like super Linux that you just have in the truck bed.
Yeah,
it's on roids. Yeah, it's rough. Every time I'd run on it, I was like, I can't wait to fucking fall on this. It's gonna suck so bad.
I've never been on a real ship.
No,
Nope.
submarine's a ship.
I mean, it's kind of a ship, I guess.
I think after a certain amount of time, we got
I've been on 7 different submarines, but never a real ship.
Well, we got our beer rations at one point. I forget how long we were at sea for. Like I think 3 months. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they're like, you can have 3 beers, and I don't think they remember who they're serving to at that point in time. So they were just
Right.
like,
Yeah,
they're like,
sure.
okay, you can have 3 beers, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a marker on your hand, and we're gonna give you 1 line, a second line, and then a circle around that, and that means you got your 3rd beer.
Just wipe it
Motherfuckers,
off.
just licking it off, rubbing it. Every Marine on that ship is just fucking rip roaring drunk, dude.
What did you think was going to happen?
Jesus Christ, we're just gonna mark you, and these fucking all you alcoholics, we're just gonna mark you. It'll be fine.
Now we're on the honor system, guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of honor in the Marines, but
Honor,
not when it
courage,
comes to
commitment.
drinking. Not when it comes to drinking, buds. That's like when we fucking stopped in Ireland on the way out one year or one time. I was leaving Iraq my second time. They were like, we landed in Ireland we stayed at this is the only trip I had to Ireland actually. So that's why I was looking forward to this year. I was going to go with my wife to Ireland and really explore it. But we landed on the way out, and the first sergeant's like, "I had devil dogs. His odds going to go. You're going to go to the bar, and you're going to get 2 drinks, and that's all you're allowed to have. You get back on the frickin' airplane." And this is when I knew I loved Ireland and Irish people. As I got off of this fucking thing, I had 2 beers, and I was like, "Oh, this is so tasty." Then I started walking around a little depressed, and this older Irish lady, she catches me, and she's in the store, and she's giving out samples of Irish cream. And she's like, "Hey, lad, how you doing, laddie?" And I'm like, I was a little sad they wouldn't let me have any more than a drink. You got Irish cream? That's pretty cool. And she's like, "You want some?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she started just handing me shot after shot after shot after shot. I got back on the fucking plane just fucking absolutely inside out drunk. All thanks to this woman. I can never thank her enough. I want to give her the biggest hug because I really needed one. So, yeah. That's interesting that they think they can corral kids with alcohol. You can only have 2 drinks. You've been in the desert for 6 months. 2 drinks only. Mm-hmm. Everybody's all shit-faced, dude. First sergeant screaming at everybody, but you can't NJP an entire battalion. So, good luck.
Right. Go for it, bitch.
Everybody was fucked just because you're sober. Fuck, man. Good times. Yeah, the Navy ship is interesting. Ship life is an interesting beast. They had that... I don't know how you guys restocked yourselves, but we would have those ship-to-ship restocks, and they'd have that fucking chopper just fucking going left to right, and then you have a fucking assembly line of people down to the basically down to the cooler in the guts of the ship.
Right.
It was crazy, dude. You never see something more efficient.
It's
in
even
my
crazier
life.
on a submarine because you got to go down the hatch.
Yeah.
So there's
dude.
like dudes every 6 feet down, just like with their feet on the sides of the ladder, and they're throwing bags down to each other.
Oh, fuck, that's crazy.
So if you don't look up in time, you're getting hit with a sack of fucking potatoes and falling down to your death.
Yeah, there's not a port in the side of it. You can just go straight to
Right.
the cooler, right? It's just not how that works. So you've got an assembly line of dudes just taking everything. You want to eat? Get in line. There was not one man that did not get in that line. I mean, there's officers enlisted. Everybody was in that line. If you want to eat, you got in line and brought the food on board. So it was interesting. 10-10 would do again.
Hoorah.
That's right, man. Anything like that in the Army?
Yeah, you guys
Making
eat food?
assembly lines?
Well, for chow and shit like that to make sure. Refilling trucks or something? I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
they
really
carry
sure
the
what you're
gas in
asking
their
here.
Oh, well, whatever.
I mean, we made assembly lines to get things done, to move things, if that's what the question is.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that. I mean, a lot, just for whatever various thing need to be moved. Especially when we deployed on our first tour to Iraq, we had to build the camp we lived at.
Oh, shit.
Sort of. I mean, we had to call engineers out, and
We had to call the guys
I guess
to build
everyone that was stationed there had to fill sandbags for like a week straight.
Oh,
That fucking sucked.
Oh, sandbags
But
blows.
that was moving sandbags was like an assembly line sort of thing.
oh yeah. Oh, packs and everything like that too. I remember in country doing that. So, yeah, it's weird. You think you'd see a lot more assembly lines out in the civilian world. As efficient as
They
are,
work
right?
smarter, not harder.
I mean, they're pretty fucking efficient when it comes to depending on what you're doing, right? Like, hey, I gotta move a whole bunch of shit. Well, do I want to try to requisition this forklift and wait 30 hours before it gets here, or can I just get 10 dudes in a line and start throwing shit? Call it good. At minimum wage. So, probably less actually if you do your hourly breakdown. I remember doing it while I was in. It was a lot less than minimum wage. But you're making a decent salary. You're right. But I'm working 120 hours a week. Not to mention when I'm in the field, which is 24/7, or deployed, which is not even close to taking a break. Like the best thing you can hope for on a Sunday on an actual deployment is hopefully steak and shrimp or steak and lobster at the chow hall. Of course, you can't even.
We actually had a top secret mission one day to break into our cook's Connex where they kept all the food.
Nice.
Because they kept all the best food for themselves.
Oh, motherfuckers.
So we'd be eating like rice and like dried turkey, and they've got like wings and jalapeno poppers and all this good shit.
Oh.
And so one night we broke into their Connex and stole a whole bunch of snacks.
Hell yeah. Fuck those guys then. Well, the Marines, you could never have any good food. The best food I ever had was always the Army bases we'd sneak onto. I'd go sneak out to I'd do Doha in Kuwait when I was running missions there. Man, that had the best chow hall was the Doha. Because then you could go to the pool too at, where the fuck was that? The one, I think it started with an A. There's an Army base that had a fucking pool on it, dude. This is the first time I've ever had like 3rd-degree burns off the sun because I didn't realize the fucking Middle East sun is a lot worse than anything in the Midwest. So I didn't even put anything on suntan lotion wise, and I had this scab that was like 6 inches from tip to tip on the center of my chest where I just had burnt and fried myself senseless. So, whoops. Army always has the good stuff, though. Air Force has the best stuff.
Don't they?
Fucking
live in
geeks.
hotels and shit.
Oh, shit. I'm in the
Well, I
business.
mean, the Army does have a much larger budget than the Marines do.
Oh, yeah, the Navy has a bigger budget than the Marines. The Marines, I think, get 7% of the naval budget. We're probably more or less than 7% of the manpower, too. So I'd say we
Yeah,
probably
there's
are
very
making
few.
Yeah, we're probably making good money.
That's your guys' fucking shtick, isn't it? Like the fucking...
Few the proud.
Fucking proud. The fucking alcoholic.
The daggone alcoholic for sure. The best of us. So that's good stuff to talk about, man. I love getting back into that. That cracks me up. Thinking about
Alcoholism?
some of that shit. No, I mean, I just do that every other weekend. Or
Okay.
maybe every weekend. I'm on call this weekend, so I didn't really dabble into it.
Ah, fuck it.
But,
YOLO.
yeah. They should say Yodo, too. That'd be fun as shit. Let's just change that. Yodo! Kids will be like, what? That's right, motherfucker. You only die once, too. Better do it right. Not on your fucking knees. That's all I wanted to say today. Anybody want to add anything for the good of the order?
I just want to stop wearing my mask out. That'd be nice.
Yeah. That'd be another bonus if I do manage to come down with the business. Then I don't have to worry about that for a little while at least.
I mean, doesn't Isn't your governor making you?
I think maybe.
Not that it really fucking matters.
I'm pretty proud of my area. I can't really say much about it, but you know why I'm proud. But yeah,
Because you guys are so close to Russia.
what is it? Nastrovia. Nastrova. What is it?
Nastrovia.
Nastrovia. I'd be a terrible Russian agent. It was, as usual, it was good to talk to you guys. Well past our time, that's cool, man. When you get into it, you get into it. No sense in trying to kill it right away. Love hanging out with you two fucking idiots.
Aww.
Happy to talk again. I can't wait till next week. We'll get another one pumped out. One of these days I need to kind of work everything out that we've got hidden and get it kicked out. But until then, we'll just keep pumping out these microtransactions and call it good.
Keep pumping.
Keep pumping. But it's good to see you guys with that. Good to talk to everybody. We love everybody out there. Except for you two fuckers. Fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.